So my name is Carl and I'm building Exordi. Exordi comes from the Latin exordinem, meaning out of the ordinary, because we want to build what is called the home of talent and passion, giving a louder voice to all of the untapped talent that there is in the world. And we do this by tackling a very specific issue that marketing agencies face, and that is that they cannot scale the content creation process because they're heavily reliant on sending production teams halfway across the world. And because it's an incredibly manual and scalable process, these marketing agencies face incredibly high costs in terms of productions, long production times, and most importantly, produce content that doesn't actually relate to their final target audience. So we've built an initial roster of about 300 different creators, incredibly talented throughout the world, that either make content for fun or by profession. And we match them to standardized briefs on our platforms using a machine learning algorithm. By doing so, we've already been able to cut production time and costs by about 50%. What we've noticed, though, is that certain piece of content were actually performing considerably better based on certain elements. So we started breaking down these elements and understanding what led to better performance. And what we've been able to do actually is create a text-to-image algorithm that lets us build synthetic content of future best performing content, which we then give back to our creators to use as blueprints to then produce what is essentially the perfect piece of content. Now, so far, we've built a very simple MVP that has allowed us to test our core model. And there's the link on the deck that you can check out later if you want. So what we've been able to do is model these different algorithms on Excel. And right now we're aiming just to raise money, which I'll talk to you about later, to actually build them out. So in our test, including the machine learning and the AI, we've been able to drastically cut production times, cost as well, while doubling, if not tripling, average engagement rates. So far, the results have been done manually. The engagement rates we've seen simply through social media. But our client waitlist that right now is composed of Buzzfeed, PepsiCo, Edelman, Claire's, and Brute Media has already given us access to their CTRs, CPMs, and different engagement rates. Can you just go to the one before, please? Yeah, perfect, thanks. So right now we're focused on the sports world. This is the one that I know best. I come from the professional skiing world, so I understand the different creator needs and brand needs. However, we aim to scale Exordi to everything that is passion related, so sport, music, art, food, fashion, and build highly segmented communities, meaning that whenever a company needs to release a new product or service, we'll be able to target exactly the specific audience, produce the content that will most engage them, and find the most relevant creators to actually produce it, turning Exordi into the most efficient ad tech platform that there is right now. The marketing and ad tech world, could you just go to the next slide, please, is quite antiquated. We've seen the stock content world. We've seen some user-generated content providers that work through machine learning, but sorry, the previous slide. Sorry, Nick, could I go? Yeah, perfect. That work through machine learning to source already generated content. There are some upcoming ones like Billo and Tribe that are doing a very good job, but they're focused more on influencers and B2C marketing. Exordi instead focuses on a B2B side and sticks to a very strict original and custom content creation. Now, we make money through a subscription package. There are 3 different tiers, which the Rebel one is created by our amateurs, people with incredible passion that make content for fun. GoPros, drones, cameras, even phones. Our Pro package instead is content made from our professional creators. These are people who make content for a living. This is why you can see that it's considerably more expensive. While the mixed package is 40% Rebels and 60% Pros. We are doing these type of packages to understand from our clients what will be the usage rates. We hypothesize that about 27 different pieces of content will be used in 1 month, but that is something that we will be testing as soon as we roll out with our beta version in about a month and a half. Now, we're a team of 3 people so far. Myself, coming from the professional skiing world. Martina, who I actually met when I was still competing, and she was incredibly good at pulling together events and is incredibly well connected. And we're speaking now with Brian, who's in his final year at ComSci. We've also signed Corey Martin, who's an executive vice president at Edelman. Thank you very much.